Good morning. Welcome to Car Rides with Connor. The time is 7:06 a.m.
What the?
That's the real time. That clock is 3 minutes behind mine.
Maybe we're just in a DeLorean, and I was just time traveling, and I set myself 3 minutes ahead.
Ah, like Doc did for Einstein.
Yeah.
Okay. Thursday, April 17th. Today we're doing something. Right? Can we get a move?
Yeah, we can get. We got things to get in our hands, and we're already living in the Wild West with our open mugs. Wahoo!
Mm-hmm. Yeehaw!
Show me. Oh, we got your Tanner Connor mug.
Hashtag Texas barbecues was the best.
You're gonna piss off Kansas people.
Sorry. I'm sorry,
Have you-
ladies and gentlemen in Kansas. I've had.
What have you had? When have you been to Kansas?
You're right, I haven't.
Or Missouri? Is it Kansas City? Did you shut the garage door?
Yes.
Oh, you did. Good job.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen in Kansas or Kansas City, but it is.
I'm gonna take you to task right now because I think that's bullshit that you are picking when you haven't tried the other. That's not fair. I mean, I'm just gonna fight for Kansas City barbecue right now.
All right. Hey,
all right, I think we go there.
I'll try Kansas City barbecue.
I think then we go to Texas
and figure out whose barbecue is better.
Okay. And then do it like a legitimate proclamation.
We're going to Houston, so that shouldn't be a problem.
But you need to learn to make a legitimate proclamation. You can't just be standing up on your little soapbox going, hear ye, I like Texas barbecue. When you haven't even given the poor Kansas City people a chance.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry, everyone in Kansas. I promise I'll try your barbecue. Ooh, then I'll try some.
What should we go there for? Is there anything cool to go there for?
Well, in Kansas City, Missouri.
And do we have to go to Kansas City, Kansas, or Kansas City, Missouri?
Oh, I guess
that's where I start to get confused.
Yeah, that's super confusing. All right. Anywho,
carry on. Just calling you on your bullshit.
A proud squadron of the United States Air Force flew an American flag over the Middle East in my honor.
Crazy.
And I didn't even ask them to.
I know, they say that the show and Connor bring them so much joy and entertainment and they just wanted to do this for Connor. So you finish your coffee and then I'll let you read the card. And did we get the card? I hope so.
I hope you did.
We'll figure it out. I'm sure I did. But drink your coffee first, because we're out here freewheeling with no lids.
Yeah.
I do have some viewer comments. How was your day yesterday? Good day?
Yeah.
You're getting picked up and going to my office today.
Okay.
We got to do a Zoom call at 2 o'clock. I don't even remember with who at this point. That's just how this week's going.
Yeah, it looks like another busy week.
Well, that's good though. It's good to feel alive and be busy and do stuff. And can you imagine how horrible it would be just sitting around like lumps on a log all day?
I'm not hearing the bad part.
How am I literally your mom? You are from my loins and you and I are so different.
Actually, I'm from Dad's loins, your womb. Please respect semantics.
That kind of grossed me out to VH.
Yeah.
It just like grossed me out a little bit. But okay.
And for those of you on my social media who are wondering, no, my father is not dead. No, Tony is not my father. And no, he is not.
What?
No, he is not a deadbeat.
Not at all. Not at all. We can never say that about your dad, ever.
Exactly.
And I will be the first to say that too. I mean, I've made my little salty comments, but at the end of the day, you have a great dad.
And I have a good
in
relationship
your life,
with
and
him.
you have a good relationship with him, and you love your dad. You see him every other weekend. Regular watchers know that you see Dad every other weekend.
That's damn right.
That's damn right. And then, but Tony's your stepdad.
Yes, just for clarification, and he's a good man. and he's a great guy. He really is.
But he's not your dad.
Of course.
And your real dad, your biological dad, who you are close to,
yes,
is
very
what?
close to, is very much alive, and he lives in Sandy.
What? Okay.
I won't give you the
Metro Atlanta.
I won't give you the exact address, but
although after some messages I've gotten, people are just finding every pinpoint we're at. So.
Oh dear, I've said too much.
I got your message, Jeff. A little freaked out, but anyway.
Lee.
Well,
stay
anyway.
out of this, Jeff.
No, you don't even know what I'm talking about. I'll tell you later. But your dad is what? British,
yes.
English.
Yes,
an
in
Englishman.
fact, exactly.
Born and raised.
Born and raised. Yep. Came over in 97, was it?
90? Yes, it was 97. And why did he come over?
Because of you, Mom.
Who did he want to marry?
You. Huh. Kind of.
He was
when you think
led
about,
from his homeland by love.
Yep.
Such a dramatic love story.
It's fun. It's ironic almost. You're from New England. Dad's from Old England. And think about it. 200 years ago, this nation was at war with England for independence.
So we would have never been in love with each other, or it would have been a really dramatic love story that we fell in love, but our countries were at odds and we couldn't be together. That is weird. I have thought about that.
You know what that reminds me of? Callum and Rayla from the Dragon Prince. Think about it.
All roads lead back to the Dragon Prince.
Not all roads.
But okay, what about Callum and Rayla?
Think about it.
How do we parallel?
They were different from different halves of the same continent. And Callum was a human and Rayla was an elf. Their races were at war with each other.
Oh.
Yet somehow they managed to find love.
Is that a spoiler?
Spoiler alert.
Am I gonna have to put that in the text of my Dragon Prince spoiler alert? So
yeah,
you gotta be careful. You've been making these recommendations. People are watching because
I know.
But
those of you who haven't got to that part yet, please get off immediately. Please get off this video immediately.
I'll just say I'll give the minute count. I think it was around minute 7. There's a spoiler alert. I'll just say that so if people want to skip over that part. Yeah, I did think I'm from New England. He's from Old England. That is so weird. I used to think that was kind of cool.
Yeah, and I always figured since Dad's from England and whose national animal is a lion, it's true. The symbol of England is 3 lions.
Oh, I knew that, but I didn't know that was okay. Carry on.
And our national animal symbol is the eagle. What creature's half eagle and half lion? I'll give you a clue.
Oh God, I hate
They're the enemies of the dragons in Fourth Wing.
Oh! The Griffin!
Very good.
Yay! I finally can answer a Connor question. Dude, I think you're turning me into a total nerd.
Yeah. What's wrong with being a nerd?
I'm in for it. I'm here to be a part of your nerd herd. I love it. I'm in with you.
Yes.
But I just can't believe I knew the freaking answer to that.
Yep.
Do I get any kind of knuckles? Give me something. Are you done your coffee?
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but of course to a dragon, the dragons range come in all shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
Some of them range to be about from the size of that house to
still big.
To about a quarter of the size.
What about a Coco or a Chewy size?
Oh well, yeah. If you want a terrible terror, those are one of the
I
smallest.
have a terrible Coco. Where is she? Wait, where is she? We have a terrible Cokie. There's my terrible terror.
You know they're about to breathe fire when you hear them make a little hissing sound.
Oh. She breathed fire yesterday when Chewy was having his little pup cup.
Yeah.
Terrible terror.
Yeah.
Not yet, Coke. Not yet, sis. Stay in the back.
Dragons can grow up to be about 500 feet long, 200 feet high.
Okay. Do you want to finish your coffee so you can
So-
share the American flag? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Your basic Griffins, it's about the size of a horse.
So how is that even a competition?
Exactly.
That can't even be. A dragon's gonna kick
Yeah,
a Griffin's ass.
a few Griffin. Yeah, 3 reasons. 1, dragons are larger. 2, they breathe fire. 3,
What's a Griffin got?
They have skin
Claws
like
and teeth?
tooth and claw and beak.
Not impressed.
Yeah,
I'm Team Dragon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
A few Griffins would be child's play to a dragon.
I mean,
But
it'd be
get
like
them
a ball of yarn and a dragon's a kitten.
Yeah, but get a whole bunch of them to get. Yeah, but bear in mind, Griffin flyers have magic too.
I think it'd be easier to ride a Griffin than a dragon, personally. I feel like it's easier to hang out there. Like it's more of a saddle.
That did not escape the Targaryens' memory, or their minds. It's whatever. Anywho, did you know? Oh, I mean, take Vhagar for instance.
Yeah.
She was so big. Like Aemon needed a rope ladder, or her rider needs a rope ladder just to get into her saddle.
Yeah. A rope ladder? Yeah.
Aegon no doubt did the same for Balerion. And he was twice Vhagar.
What was Violet using? Her dagger?
No.
That's gotta hurt.
No. No. Tarn saw that memory and he was not open to the idea of getting a knife jabbed into his leg every time his rider needed to mount. So he does this.
He leans down.
Yes. He lowers his He lowers his shoulder.
You're so cute. I want to knock you smooth out.
He lowers his shoulder so Violet can climb in.
I have cute aggression toward you right now.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes. Xaden as for Xaden and Sigale, Xaden's pretty strong and speed. He just runs right up her leg.
Do you feel better that you've got your allergy medicine on board?
Much better.
Okay. Let's try not. I put it right there on the counter.
Okay, thank you.
Was it helpful that I drove back yesterday?
Yes, thank you.
I was so freaking late for work.
Oh, sorry to
But
hear
I was
that.
more worried about you.
Yes.
Like I couldn't calm down thinking about you rubbing your eyes. It was bugging me so bad.
Yeah.
It's so weird. I don't care how old you are, to sit there and know that you're uncomfortable or in pain just had me like, I couldn't relax. So I was like, just gotta bring Connor his medicine.
Oh, right, the flag.
Oh, the flag! Shit. Okay, first read the card. Whoa! What? Did you just see that?
Yeah, this is okay.
Okay, read the card, sorry.
Dear Connor, first off, thank you for being you. You and your show have made all of us smile and laugh while on deployment.
I love that.
Thank you and your family for sharing a little part of your life with us. It was my honor to fly this flag for you.
I could cry.
We are 24-hour ops here, so it's hard to have the whole squadron and all do something. But almost the entire 389 Thunderbolts signed your certificate. I also tossed in some of our patches and stickers. Thank you for the smiles and inspiration. Shock 'em. Virginia Star, Captain of the U.S. Air Force. There's WSO F-15E, call sign Phoenix.
What do you say to these guys?
Thank you all for this wonderful gift.
Look at all these signatures. I just am like, they did their little call signs. So then it says, proudly flown for Connor Tomlinson, Tail,
870183.
Nightmare,
Call
Dude
sign.
32, Shock 'em. I mean, I actually do get a little emotional about this. It's so sweet. And then we got to get the right proper, show this with respect. Yeah.
This was the flag they flew over the Middle East in my honor.
Seriously, we're going to get
Next time you see
a
that
flag box for you.
Next time you see that flag flying, think of the brave men and women, not just of the Air Force, but the entire United States military.
Thank you guys for your service and their wives and husbands that are back home with their kids.
And to all
their
soldiers
moms,
returning from the
dads.
front, welcome home.
Yep. And for those who don't get to come home because they didn't make it. But
No sacrifice, no victory.
thank you guys. Virginia, thank you so much for doing that for Connor. We're going to have to snippet this out so we can make sure she sees this too. We'll try to get that to her. Okay, I love you. I'm proud of you, bro. I know. Let's get to work. Like that work gig we got to do.
Yeah, we want to keep our jobs.
We got to keep our jobs. We do. We got bills to pay.
Yeah.
Unlike these wacky stories on Facebook that are saying we're independently wealthy. I saw some story on Facebook that said we're wildly wealthy, and I personally would like to know if that's true. Why can we retire, all of us?
If we had enough money.
According to Facebook, we do. I think that's hysterical.
Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and stay classy, planet Earth.
Okay. Oh, pups are. Oh yeah, your drink. Okay. Do you need anything else?
No, I'm good.
You got hand sanitizer?
Check. Bye, doggy.
I bid you adieu. Here comes sis. Let's go. So you gotta do it. Do it. Come on. Koki, you doing this or not? What are we doing? Playing hard to get? What's this? I don't have time this morning. Come on. Smick. Coco, are you coming up front? Thank you. All right, chew bugs. Windows going up, bugaboo. Chewy. I'm gonna start God, you are super hanging your head out there today. Okay, I don't want to run people over. That would be a shitty start to the day. Okay, there you go. There you go. How we doing on gas, guys? We got a half tank. We're good. Oh, for the new subscribers, you're going to learn about my OCD tendencies when it comes to gas. I usually get gas here at Connor's store, and I'm addicted to pump one. I don't know why. I like the positioning of it. I like where it is. It's zip up, do a little mini UE, and I'm back out. When I come here and someone is already at pump one, backup is usually, it's weird, it's like pump 11, something weird. I know that sounds weird, but like right behind it is pump 11. You'd think it'd be pump 2. It's not. Because I go like this instead of that. So I end up there. There's been this one time I was totally freaked out. I had to go to the other side. This is some weird shit right here that I'm sharing with you. But I did not like it. I felt so like, this isn't my gas pump. Get me back to pump 1 as fast as possible. So yeah. We're gonna do another Car Rides with Connor trivia. Like, what's our Dunkin' order? What's Lisa's favorite gas pump? Take notes. Sometimes we do that. But, you know, what does Coco do in the front seat? Hit all the buttons. Anyhow, guys, let's see. Thursday, Holy Thursday, if you are a Christian, and we're going into Easter weekend. This whole week was Holy Week. It's Holy Thursday. Tomorrow's Good Friday. So high holidays for Christians right now. So happy Easter, happy Holy Thursday. Today is the anniversary of this is wild. You guys get to hear this. Okay, I don't know what year. Forgive me. Was Connor born? Connor and Anna Ben were born. So early 2000s. I don't know exactly year. Oh God, I'm such a bad granddaughter. My father's father passed away on April 17th, and I don't remember the year. Okay, I think I had 3 kids. Jack was not born. Early 2000s, we'll go with that, okay? Okay. My Pepe, my dad's dad, passed away on April 17th. He and my grandmother, my dad's mom, obviously, had been married for a bajillion years, obsessed with each other. And my mom's parents too. My mom's mom and dad, same situation. Like, it's like my mom's dad, my other Pepe, so obsessed with my mom's mom. Like, but they were just such cool examples of marriage, you know, because my parents divorced, as we talked about earlier this week. I sadly went through a divorce, but goodness, those 4 were just rock solid. I mean, I'm sure, obviously, like, they had their ups and downs. What's going on here? But in the end, now I'm a grown adult, I'm married, and I have kids, and I'm watching my elderly grandparents at the end of their lives obsessed with their spouses. Like, chasing them around, like wanting hugs and just wanting them, loving them, like, and telling them and showing them. It was rare as I've gotten to be 53, and you don't really see that a lot, but they were just the coolest examples of marriage, and I love that. And I love that I got to see that. I hate that I didn't get to experience like a long marriage, like 50, 60 years. I mean, or I didn't get to see it in my own mom and dad. But so my dad's dad passed away April 17th, and he was so in love and close to my dad's mom. Fast forward, was it 3 years? I don't know, something like that. I am not shitting you guys. I'm not joking. To the day his wife passed away, April 17th, 3 years later. It was like the anniversary of his death. I don't know. There is something to me in that. There is something. How are two souls and humans that connected? It just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just romantic, or I don't know. I thought that was, I remember just being like, wow, it came together. I don't know. So today is the anniversary of both my grandparents passing, but not the same year, a few years apart. So, I always remember them. And my mom's dad, my Pepe, on that side, World War II, Purple Heart recipient, literal badass, total badass, just good family man, funny sense of humor. He used to, when we were little kids, we would go to his house, awesome cook. I grew up going to my grandparents' house, not even knowing my grandmother knew how to use the kitchen. My grandfather cooked. The house always smelled good. It smelled like a gas stove and delicious food. You just would walk in. It was the most comforting punch in the face when you walk in their house. And so they had a detached garage, and he had just gotten, we were little kids, so this is like the 70s. Yeah. I mean, I'm talking little. So he got a detached garage, and we're little, and we go over there, and he got an electric garage door opener, and it had like the doorbell button to activate it, but it was up high. They just put it like way up high. So we went to his house. He had just gotten it installed, and he goes, kids, I've got a magical garage door. And we're like, what? No, what? He went and got a drinking straw. I'll never forget it. A plastic drinking straw. The kind with the colorful stripes down them, like reds or blues or yellows or greens, whatever. He always had a bag of straws like that for us to have drinks or whatever. He would take out a straw, and that was our magic wand. And he had us stand in the back door with our straw. And he's like, now repeat after me. And we would have to say this gibberish words. And he goes, and turn your finger, wave the wand in a circle this way. Now wave the wand in a circle this way. We would do this, and he would push the damn button over our heads. We're looking at the door, and the damn door would open. Literally thought I was magic. So what freaked me out is I was over there one day. You all right, Coco? And he was doing something, buzzing around. I went and got a straw by myself. And I stood in the back door with a straw, and it wouldn't open, obviously, because he wasn't there pushing the button. And I was like, totally thrown by it all. And then it was like, you get older, and you're like, oh, there's a freaking button right there. He was adorable. That's just like one of a gazillion stories I could tell you about that man. Fabulous. Last one. I'm in high school. Old style wall phones, because it's the late 80s. Right? I graduated in 1990. Late 80s. Nobody has everything's a wall cord. I don't even think I had a cordless phone at this point. Probably could have, but we didn't. And he calls, and he lived 2 hours away. And I answer the phone, and he would go, oh, you look so beautiful today. He couldn't see me. It wasn't FaceTime. I was like, Pep, come on. He's like, no, you look so beautiful. Just a good hype man. We loved him. He was the best. His name was Leo. Connor would like that because it means lion, right? Anyway, holy crap, 25-minute video. I don't know who really hangs out for my nonsense. I hear some of you do, so I love you so much for that. It also is just a little startling how much I could sit and talk to myself. That should be of somewhat of alarm, but I am telling you guys stuff, and I hope you're having fun. Again, Virginia, you probably don't even know about this channel, but if you ever do, this was so amazing, the flag, and it flew. That was wild. So thank you for that. And Thursday, we're staring down the weekend. Maybe tomorrow people get to leave work a little early or not work at all. That'd be great. So have a wonderful Thursday. We'll be back here tomorrow morning. I'm blind. And I love you, mean it. Oh, last thing. Just remember, Talk to Me Sis podcast. If you are listening to it, today is a new episode. It'll be 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wherever you get your podcast, and we are talking to the dad, like the stepdad and bio dad. So the husbands, my husband and Nikki's husband. So Tanner's dad, Mark, and my husband, Tony, Connor's stepdad, as clearly stated, Tony. So today's the dads. It's kind of a cool episode. I hope you listen. All right. Love you, mean it for sure. Have a good day. Bye.